Thanks for checking in with episode 15 of Working on It, a journal of thoughts on the photographs I've taken. Today, I'm delving deeper into one of my photographic series. It focuses on a unique feature of big city living: the space between us. What is the space between 8.3 million people supposed to be like? Depending on when and where you are, it can be just a few inches. Take a moment. Does that sit right with you? The space between us and the world's largest cities can be very different. From your perspective, is the space between us comfortable? We get crowds an awful lot in the city. Is that the way it's designed to be? So, I set out to feel the sensation of the space between us as it gets smaller to figure out a possible answer. Stand on the corner of a busy street, then contemplate why we must do this. Would you consider the space between us as shown in these images to be ordinary? If even for the briefest of moments, is it normal or just accepted? The smallest space between us is just a moment of one's day, but it has its emotional impact. We're so used to expending the least amount of energy to be productive in whatever we do in life, even when not accommodating others who visibly need more space. We just cannot seem to get over the amount of time it takes to live life. Is it primal or conditioned? The space between us gets us where we're going, though even the smallest space between us seems to be too big sometimes. We're bound by that time. The time to get things done is small and limited. Whether getting there, the time we spend being there, than the time we spend leaving there. Navigating a momentary maze that must be solved so one can go shopping, eat at a restaurant, commute, get to your appointment, etc. Consider the moments you've traveled. How often have you involuntarily lost the ability to move? The smallest of space between us causes anxiety as we brush up against each other in passing when no one is inclined to give way. Remember this spot when looking at the next image. Same corner, different day and circumstance. I'd be inconsiderate in not mentioning the major issue affecting the space between us these days: the coronavirus epidemic, causing a major shift in how we typically move through our world. Here's a photo insight. Many photographers would say that everything on the planet has been photographed. I don't believe that to be totally true. I approach it by allowing myself the opportunity to photograph something I know that has already been photographed, but with my own perspective. Most of all, not claiming my version as the pinnacle of all the rest. Thanks for checking in with today's podcast. I hope you've learned a bit, at least enjoyed knowing more about these photographs. Connect with me through my website, on Instagram or YouTube. I welcome your questions or comments. Click the subscribe button and the bell when you get to the YouTube channel so you're notified when the next Working on It video podcast is available. I'll see you on Instagram with my daily photo updates. Until then,